Hi, I'm Maggie. I'm Ciera.
And I'm Maggie.
And we're from TC2.
So we did a video a while ago where we tried out our own aerial tutorial.
And you guys really liked it.
So today we are each going to be trying one of our own tutorials.
But we'll all be doing something different.
I'll be learning how to do my needle again.
I'm going to be trying to do our punch front tutorial. I'm going to be following our aerial walkover tutorial. But before we get started, we know that 76% of you guys that watch our videos are not subscribed.
So if you keep coming back and watching our videos, please subscribe to help us get to 2 million. We are literally 10,000 subscribers away.
Thank you so much for subscribing, and let's get started with the video. Alright, so I'm going to be trying to do a punch front. I just wanted to say that if I were at a gym, I would probably be able to do a punch front in like 1 or 2 tries, but I literally could not tell you the last time I tried doing a punch front on the ground. So I just wanted to see if I could do it at home again, and I'm going to be using our tutorial to try that. So the video I'm going to be using is how to do, oh my god, it says how to do punch front. We need to fix that title. How to do a punch front in parentheses front flip. That is embarrassing. Let me edit that. So before trying a punch front, I should already have a dive roll.
One of the most important things about a punch front is that you have to set with your arms all the way up by your ears, because if you set without them by your ears, you're going to go out rather than up, and that's not going to give you enough time to actually do the punch front.
Alright, and then I essentially start talking about the set, and they say that a high set is necessary, and if you have a low set, then you're not going to go up in your punch front. Also, we didn't mention stretching, but I'm going to be smart and I'm going to stretch out just a little bit before I get started. Alright, I guess first up I'll try a dive roll or 2. I kind of hate dive rolls, so I don't know if I'll try a lot. I don't know if they're going to be very impressive, but it's always like, that's like definitely like a skill you should have before a punch front, so I'll do it regardless. Whew. I feel like I gotta be ready for this landing to be a little hard. Also, I'm going to practice going up a little bit higher with my set, but again, I don't like dive rolls, so I'm not like trying to do a punch front yet. That was definitely higher.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be watching the How to Do a Scorpion by us from 5 years ago. So I'm gonna skip a little bit further into it. I used to be so flexible.
You want to stretch out. You want to stretch out your legs and hamstrings and all of your splits.
Okay, so stretch out your legs, hamstrings, and splits.
It's going to be very helpful if you're in your splits and you try to lean back.
Alright, so lean back in your splits. I have my splits pretty much all the way down here. It's not a thing, but I'll try and lean back in them. I've never been able to lean back, but here we go. Alright, so it looks like I'm just going to stretch out because that is what it says. I'm so, oh my god. This is embarrassing.
Alright, so I'm going to be watching our how to do a front aerial tutorial. It's from 3 years ago, so I think it's the most recent one. Let's see if I can learn how to do it. So first it says to start with stretching. I did already do that, so I'm going to go to the next part.
Also, before you try a front aerial or aerial walkover, you should already have a front walkover.
So prereqs. Front walkover and front handspring step out. And we say to warm them up, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to start to the front handspring step out. I don't like front walkovers. So next, what I need to do, we just talked about the approach and how, like, what we do for starting a front aerial, and then we say now do that and then try and keep your hands up as long as possible, but we do end up putting them down, so it's kind of just like a weird front handspring step out. So that's what I'm going to try next. Alright, so this is the approach that we talked about, hurdle, push. So I'm going to try doing that into like a delayed front handspring step out. How are you like feeling right now? Feeling pretty good. I think it's stretching my shoulders a little bit, but that's just me being old.
If you have access to a trampoline, it is also a really good tool to practice your punch.
Alright, so now we're talking about practicing on a trampoline, which we don't have, but we do show our hot spot.
Punch fronts can be really difficult to learn, so
Our sweet spot.
keep practicing. Make sure to focus on
So-
when you're opening up and also getting as good of a set as possible in order to make your punch front easier.
Oh my god, that's the end of the video? Oh my god, that was it. Okay. I'm not sure if that was a great tutorial on our part, but essentially we said try on our trampoline, which we don't have here. But the next thing that we did do is we had this for the video. So we just tried jumping on it and then punch front off of it. And then you either are going to usually land sitting down like that, which really isn't a big deal. And I guess I will work my way towards trying to land it. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is honestly just do a couple bounces and get ready to land on my feet / butt and just get the punch front going. That was bad. Okay. You did what you set out to do? Yeah. Okay, I think I might start back here, do one bounce and go. It's gonna be hard.
You also want to stretch your shoulders.
Stretch your shoulders. That is a big one that people don't do. So, stretch those shoulders. Shoulders are next.
Next,
Pretty obvious tips. Stretch out your back. So, but I think we give some specific stretches. So, hold on.
In order to do a scorpion, you need to be really flexible. So you need to get your splits and your back stretched.
In order to do a scorpion, you need to be very flexible. Thanks. Didn't know.
We do our seal stretches, back bend from your knee,
Seal stretches,
and try to bend
back bend from your knee, and
as you can.
bend back as far as you can without touching the ground. Stretching is hard, I forgot. Alright, and then a back bend from your knees, which I swear I've never done this before and it sounds very scary, so here we go. I don't think I can do it. No way, my back isn't flexible enough. Alright, next is going into a back bend without touching your hands as far as you can go back. Don't know what this does, but let's see. Makes me dizzy. That is a good stretch.
We said it's awkward. It is awkward. Might not be for everyone. Now we have try the skill.
Try your front aerial just to kind of see where you're at. Try not putting your hands down. If you do it great,
It is reassuring to see me doing this and like not landing though, because it's a reminder that I can do it safely even if I'm not actually doing it.
you are making the #1 mistake.
So then we kind of go into talking about the biggest mistake people make when learning the front walkover or front aerial, which hopefully I don't do in this video, is trying to tuck your chin in. You really want to keep your neck up, I don't know, your chin out and looking at the mat as long as possible. So I guess it's time to get a baseline. If I just land it, that'd be amazing. All right, let's see how close I am to my aerial walkover. I really have no idea what to expect, honestly. Look at the ground, that's what I need to remember. Look at the freaking ground. Okay, first attempt done. All right.
Ciera said she thinks it might have been a year since she's done one of these.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
Especially on the grass, probably much longer than that.
It's staying back pretty good. You either have to work on getting, like, arching your back more to get your feet under. Going up a little higher would help too.
Shall I use this?
You could if you want. I feel like it could be kind of hard to run onto, but like it
Yeah, I
could
don't know.
help with height.
And then I'm like, would I have to like, even if I did off that, would I have to like take it away? I don't know. I'm gonna not use it yet. Just for the record, I am trying to land it now, so yeah.
That was good.
That was closer.
Hey, that was so close. Big set. Big punch. Full rotation.
It's like, I don't even know how to start stepping into this.
Punch. Oh, that was so close. Does it hurt your butt?
Yes.
You keep landing like that.
I literally don't know how to fix it. Alright, so I just looked at my last attempt, and to be honest, it's about what I thought it looked like. I'm not mad about it. It's just that I'm not getting my feet under myself enough to be able to actually land it. I'm landing with them too far in front, and I'm falling on my butt. So I think I just need to do a combination of trying to rotate faster a little bit and go up a little higher. But I'm not mad about my height. I know I could go higher, but I think I could do it if I just rotate a little faster.
Oh, that was so close.
You're right, it feels the exact same every time. I'm getting mat burn on my butt and my ankle, or my heel.
Also, another good stretch is
The door stretch, which is good, but I'm not gonna do that because you need to be very flexible to do that, and I just know that I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I wouldn't even be able to get my leg up, so if you are flexible, do that.
You need to go on a door frame, put your leg up,
I was
push back with your hands.
so flexible.
For your hand placements, you need to grab the inside of your foot, and you need to pull your leg up. When it is at the top, you need to grab it with your other hand, and then straighten your leg and your arms up.
Alright, so grabbing the scorpion, that's how I grab mine. I don't know if that's really how you're supposed to grab it. That's the easiest way, I think. I think the grip has now changed to grab the outside, but we're gonna try it that way. Alright, so now it's just us trying the scorpion, so I guess that was the tutorial. So let's see if I have my scorpion now. Alright, now it's time for the scorpion. So, grab, pull, grab with the other hand, pull up. Easy enough, right?
Okay, so we're showing what you shouldn't do versus what you should do, which I know in my head. Alright. So now we suggested putting something on the mat to look at. So maybe I'll try that.
Dandelion?
I grabbed a towel or something.
True.
We have this towel because the grass is wet. Alright, so the goal with the towel is to try and look at that for as long as possible. Hopefully that will help and help me arch my back. And then I'll just land it.
You want to try looking at what you're doing?
Sure. Alright, so I just watched what Megan recorded, which actually I think is one of the tips in the video, is to record yourself and then like see what you're doing wrong. So we're like one step ahead. I think that I am looking at the ground however much I need to, but when my foot hits the ground, my hips get tucked in, I need to keep them pushed out. And I just think that more power and a little bit more height would help. I think I'm just gonna like say I'm expecting to land the skill and then do it, because I think like half the time when you don't know if you will, then you just don't.
Oh, that was your closest. That was closer.
I like had it and I was like, eh.
You're like, wait, I'm too far back.
I can't tell you guys how badly I want to get it on this try, because the more I keep not landing it, the more I'm getting mat burn on my foot and on my butt, and it hurts. You ready?
Yes.
You ready?
I'm ready to capture this punch front.
Me too.
Punch. That was so good.
That was pretty close. My butt did touch the ground, but I swear
That was so much higher though. It really was.
Ouch, my butt. Alright, so the last one I just did was by far the best one. I did almost basically land it, but I did kind of do like a butt bounce at the end. I think that I want higher, Ciera, so that was my highest one. So if I can just do one good one, that'd be great. That was worse.
Punch. Hey!
I might have to call that. I think
you did two. Oh, like you landed then.
yeah. If I was on a spring floor, I have no doubt that I'd be landing then, but I'm not. So that might be what we've got. Alright, after trying to work my way through our own tutorial, I'm going to give my final thoughts. First of all, did I do it? Not 100%. I think I got like 90 to 95% of the way there. There were just a couple butt bounces. But to be honest, like when I like landed those ones, I was like, oh, like that kind of almost counted. And I also realized tumbling on grass is harder than I remember it being. The grass is harder than I remember it being. And I never knew that I got mat burns on my feet when I tumbled on the grass before, but apparently now I do. I think our tutorial did an okay job. Could I think of other stuff to do? I know that there's tips in the tutorial that we mentioned that I think are helpful, that I'll admit I was like too scared to really like consciously think about doing them because I'm not on a spring floor. We had a tip of like driving your heels up in the air, which I wasn't really thinking about because I was like, I don't want to go that high, but it could have helped. So I do think our tutorial was good. I don't think I was giving it its full potential. It could have been longer though, it was only 3 minutes, but yeah, those are my final thoughts. I got close to doing my punch front again, but if I went to a gym, I think I could do it on a spring floor.
I'm genuinely scared. Grab the inside of your foot. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but okay. Inside of your foot. Whoa, that's usually that's better than it usually is. And that was not good, but it's better. Alright, let's try one more time. Alright guys, so I do, I guess, have a scorpion because I grabbed my leg. I'm so glad the title does not say in one day, because getting a scorpion in one day is like, a good scorpion in one day is very hard. But it did get a lot better, surprisingly. Our tutorial didn't go much in depth, but it did show a lot of good stretches, and I think a lot of those were the stretches that I did when I got my needle. So I do think it was really good. Could have gone more in depth, but you get the point, and it was a pretty self-explanatory and to the point tutorial. So I would give it a thumbs up because it gave some good stretches and it did show you the grip. And I don't know what else really more there is to say.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tutorial and see if there's anything else that we say that might help me out. So we just talked about the tape thing, which we think is not my issue. Then we talked about recording it. Already am doing that. We're recording this whole video. I've looked at my things I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna skip ahead. Oh, we do have someone spotting.
Oh yeah, duh.
So Megan, you wanna come help me?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, a little bit left. Okay. Yes! I did that! You did it! It was not a good landing, but you did it. Not a good landing. Alright, it is time for me to give my final closing thoughts. I did do my aerial walkover, okay? You can't watch that and tell me it's not an aerial walkover because it is. Is it the best? No. But I also haven't done this in like probably at least a year on spring floor, and like I don't know the last time I did this on grass. So I mean, I'm gonna cut myself a little bit of slack and say I did it, and I'm happy to keep this streak alive of every time we've done trying our own tutorials. I've done it for both videos now, so keep that streak going. As far as our tutorial, I do think it was a really good tutorial. I think that aerial walkovers are actually like the skills that you can like provide the most information with, because like the most common mistake is like tucking your chin in, and once you focus on that, then it makes it a lot easier to do. Yeah, I think that our tutorial was good. I did it, so that's gotta say something. We hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Also, don't forget we are now posting twice a week, so make sure you come back on Friday for another video.
Shout out from Friday's video goes to this person on the screen. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our videos.
For a chance to be the shout out in next week's video, make sure you comment down below a skill that you are working on right now.
And we'll see you on Friday.
Bye.